is Lisa 18. See the world through my eyes. Manifesting what I deserve. My dream life.
Hi everyone, it's Lucy and welcome to my story, See the World from My Eyes. Okay, I am someone who is manifesting my dream life, what I deserve. Each and every day, I put the action, put the work, the energy towards what I'm manifesting. Right now, I'm currently manifesting my first apartment and my first car. I have been looking places within my budget. And right now, today is August 6th, 2025, and I'm looking for, I'm not going to be looking for places right now. I'm going to be looking for jobs. Let's secure the job first, the income, and then we can focus on that area and find a home. I narrowed down the area of where I want to move, okay, which I mentioned in yesterday's video. So, woohoo. And you guys know where I'm heading, to my favorite place, the library. I also am doing a challenge, not really a challenge, it's a dedication, manifestation of being committed to my dreams, my goal, which is music, being a musician, being an artist, okay, being a dancer, all that stuff. There's a lot of things I want to do actually, but I have been freestyling every day, not only to perfect my skills better and learning how to freestyle on the beat better, also I'm learning how to mix it better, because that's my problem area. I do not know how to mix music. That's something that's new to me, so yeah, but all that's going to change with more practice. And I've also been dancing every day this whole month of August, right? This is the whole freestyle thing. I'm trying to do it for the whole month of August right now, but my goal is to do it for the rest of the year. And then dancing for the whole month of August, my goal is to do it for the rest of the year, and then go from there. So I've been posting my dance freestyles on my TikTok due to copyright reasons. YouTube is very strict with certain musics that I'm not allowed to post. They copyright it, so I just do it on TikTok. So if you guys are interested in watching those dancing videos, you can go ahead and follow my TikTok, which is Lucy7777. Okay, Lucy_777747, okay? So yeah, and we're gonna go from there. So anyways, dear diary, time to live in truth. Everything of truth needs to be my reality. What it means to live in truth is to be honest with myself. It has to start with myself first, and then to be honest on what's right, standing on what's right, what's honest, what's truth, even if it's vulnerable, even if it's exposed, you know, the ugly, the dark, the bad, even if it's uncomfortable. Living in truth is the best way, because you guys know that saying, the truth shall set you free. I believe in that. And it took me at this moment in my life to realize that's all we need to do. It's just live in truth. Stop living in lies. Stop living in pretend. Stop living in false beliefs. Stop living in illusions. Stop believing something that you know it's wrong. Just live in truth. And a lot of truth, anything of truth, it exposes people's wicked ways. It exposes people where they feel shameful or guilty. But the truth isn't supposed to be that. It just happens to be that because of what the truth is. Okay, the truth is all about freedom. When you live in honesty, nothing can take away your power. Nothing can take away from you. Only the lies can. Do you realize that? That's just something that I realized. It's when you live in open truth, nothing can take away your power. And you know your truth, nothing can take that away from you. But when you live in lies, you feel guilty, you feel, even sometimes people may feel powerful because they believe in that lie for so long, or they hold on to that lie, and it gives them power, right? Or it gives them a false sense of power. But once they meet someone who actually lives in authenticity and truth and stands on that, even if they're standing alone, even if they're being ridiculed, targeted, isolated, abandoned, even if that's the case, that person still chose truth over the lies. So what does that say about that person versus the person that chose lies? They're not free. They're living in a pretend world. They're not free. But I just say to say that, like, I kind of had this epiphany moment this morning when I was at work, and I'm like, you know what? It's about time I just like let go and detach from, pretending. Like, even in professional, like, I feel like you should live in your truth in all settings. And this reality, the way that we're conditioned and taught, is that you're not meant to do certain things. You're supposed to operate a certain way. They always try to tell you how to behave. And I'm like, there's no rule book on how you should behave, other than the fact that, knowing your right from wrong and living in morals and values, and to understand that everything else, live how you are, come as you are. No one should tell you or dictate you on how you should wear your hair. If you choose to wear color hair, if you choose to, if you speak loud naturally, if you are that, like, no one should dictate what you are or who you are to fit an illusion, a fantasy, and not in truth. It's not real. It's not something that could be. It's like you're chasing it. You're wanting something that's not real. Because even if you really look at that fantasy that they're creating, and you come up closer, you see the reality of it. And what is the reality? It's nothing but fakeness, plastic. It's not real. It's not real. It's not authentic. It's not genuine. It's none of those things. So live in truth. So yeah, dear diary, I had a moment this morning. So I'm like, you know what, God, it's about time to tell people how I feel. Like especially like professional setting. That's what like been my biggest issue for the last 2 years. Is like not exposing my truth and not expressing how I truly feel. It's like we're told in professional setting, be professional, don't do this, don't do that. Even though we're experiencing wrongdoings, even though we're experiencing attitude, especially if you're coming from people of higher authority or supposed to be in these positions and working in those positions, they should obviously, especially those people that work in those positions, they should be, I don't know why I hold them higher, because I feel like if you're holding a higher ranking or a higher position, that means you earn it, right? It means that you are authentic, you're genuine, that you have more experience, or you know better than everybody else below. But in actuality, that is not the case in this reality. It's not true. People who are in higher authority and higher position are not authentic. They're not genuine. They don't live in truth. They don't respect their position. They don't respect their what their job is supposed to be doing. Like, they don't respect it. They abuse it. But yet we're still supposed to give them that respect, and we're still supposed to deem them as they know better. But in actuality, like I said, they know absolutely nothing. Nothing. For so long, I thought, like as a kid, I thought, the adults know better. because they're adults. They're older. They've been here longer than me. They whatever. I quickly grew out of that based off my parents. I'm like, they don't know much. They're very cultural, very traditional in certain things that I don't agree with, and I learned from them that okay, it's not about being an adult. It's not about living here longer. It's not about the more experience you have. It's about what you have learned. It's about living in truth, not in lies. It's about taking accountability for your actions and choices. It's a lot of things I have learned. So it's not about your age, your color, your race, your culture, the region you came from, or the status, your credentials, even your educational background. Because even people with higher degrees are not that bright. They're not smart at all. So I say this to say I was wrong. I believe that when you are in higher position and higher ranking, I thought because you earned that because of you are very intelligent, you're wise, you're experienced, and you hold knowledge beyond the years that I have not obtained or something. But in actuality, in true reality, that is not true. This reality has shown me that's not true. There's a lot of people who are very, very, very dumb, who are immature, who are not wise, who have lived longer than I have lived and still have not learned a goddamn thing. A goddamn thing. They have not lived in intention to grow. They live in intention to possess, to brag, the intention to express their ego, to live in luxury, but it wasn't intention to grow or to expand. So I knew that quickly, that these people know absolutely nothing. Ooh, child, I made it to the bus stop. They know absolutely nothing. So, yeah. Yeah. And when I say these people, is everybody that I claim that is not living in truth. They are not living to grow. They're living to flex, to boost their ego, to their possession, their material things is what gives them value. And I'm like, that's not what life is all about. It's about experiencing, it's about growing. You're meant to grow, bloom, evolve. You're meant to like experience not just the life that you have held when you were a child, but also other culture, like to expand your knowledge, to travel, to learn from others, other than yourself and other than what you're used to. You know what I mean? Like when you're just stuck in one world view, you're just stuck there. You don't know anything. Because that's one of my biggest goals is to travel, so I can like learn, understand more. I want to travel to learn and understand more other people's perspective, other people's experience, other people's culture, other people's food, other people's music. Like I want to know everything. Okay, I want to like not just learn, but I want to experience. I want to try their food because I'm a foodie, and all that. So I say this to say, live in truth. Everything is about truth. The truth shall set you free. It's so true. The roof is on fire. Okay, you guys. I did put my hair in a bantu, and I took out the bantu. I'm gonna try rollers now. I feel like the rollers will make it more curly. And I actually do have a pick, so I can pick it better. So I am going to try to see if the Dollar Tree have any rollers. I think that they do. If they don't, I just try somewhere else some other time. But I'm going to try rollers. And yeah, I'm going to try rollers in my hair. Right now my hair look a little dry, but trust me, it does have something in it. But I like wearing my natural hair out. I'll be wearing my natural hair out a lot. I'm a natural Bella, like I said. When you see me, just know that Lucy, she's a natural Bella. Okay? I'm gonna leave it there. Thank you. Library and other things. I was applying for security jobs at the area of the city that we moved to, and I found quite a lot that's hiring right now for a D license, but someone wants experience, so there's that. And then I went to do a little research, just a little bit, of a second bank that I want a second bank because I want that bank specifically for bills. Okay, that goes for my utility bills, that goes for my rent, that goes for my internet, that goes towards any subscriptions, like streaming subscriptions I have, phone bill, all that is gonna go towards that bank. I feel like that's the smart move to go, is to have a separate bank just for bills. And the main bank, which I love this bank, it's a credit union bank, and it's Suncoast. That one I can use for like home essentials, like to stock up on home essentials, like groceries, home decor, stuff like that. And then I have a high yield savings account that I have, and I'm gonna get another high yield savings account. So I'm gonna get 2 high yield savings account, and I get another bank. And right now I'm looking at certain banks I can what's gonna be my second bank. I actually went about a few months ago. I went to the Wells Fargo to see if I wanted to go there, but I didn't like that they charge a certain fee if you don't have a certain amount in that account, which, okay, it wouldn't be a bad thing, but like, what if something happens, you know? That's why I'm like, no. I'd rather have a bank where it doesn't charge me a fee of my own money, of how much money I have in there. I'm like, no, that's just, you're just being greedy. So I'm like, no, because if that's the case, I could just put that in my safe. Like, why do I need you? Why are you charging me because I don't have a certain amount on my savings? Because I was trying to get a savings account with them, and I didn't like the fee that they said that they were just going to charge me. So I'm like, no. And then I was thinking about Bank of America, and then I did like my research. They did the same thing. They charge a whole fee, and I even heard horror stories of people who had Bank of America, and they didn't have it wasn't good for them. So I'm like, you know what? Bank of America, Wells Fargo is a no-go based off my research and based off other people's experience. I'm like, no. So I'm just gonna keep looking. Right now I'm on Google and it's popping up. I was like, what bank is a good bank that charges no fee? And some of the banks that pops up are high yield savings account. That's telling me something. Maybe I should just stick to the high yield savings account in my credit union, because like, this move is not just a move for me to like start over, be more responsible, but it's also like, there's a reason why I'm moving to the city, but that reason is for me right now. I will explain more on why, but it has to do with my dream, what I'm manifesting regarding my dream. But it's also teaching me to be more responsible, like financially managing my money and being prepared for that. So right now I have like a plan, or like I would say a strategy, more of like a commitment to a certain routine of being responsible, financially managing my money correctly, and all that stuff. So I'm preparing now. So right now I'm like calculating everything, like how many bills what I'm expecting, how many bills I expected to have, how I'm going to pay for that, That's why I want all like my rent and stuff in a separate account. That way I don't have to put everything in one account and this it's gonna mess me up. So I'm like, no, let's get that in a separate account, and then I'll get one more high yield savings account because I have one already. I'm gonna get one more high yield savings account, and I'm gonna get something personal for me where I'm gonna keep money, but just to be more manageable. Just it's good to be prepared. And because right now, you guys, I live paycheck by paycheck, and I don't want to live like that forever and not for another year. My goal is to be financially independent, financially stable, okay, where I don't need a 9 to 5. I would choose to have it due to like a career reason. My goal is to have passive income, okay, residuals, royalties, all that. So I don't want to live paycheck by paycheck. So that's why I'm like preparing and more dedicated in managing my money more than ever. So that's what. So I'm gonna look into these banks that popped up that doesn't charge a fee, doesn't charge a fee for checkings, doesn't charge any fees for transactions or opening a savings account or even overdrafting. So I'm gonna be looking into that. So I'm gonna leave it there. Look, the overdrafting, I never had to deal with that. Well, let me stop. I did. Like it happens. It happens. But yeah. So I will see you guys next time. I'm gonna head home because I do have to work tonight. I don't want to work tonight. You guys know I'm like overworking overnight, but I gotta go. I still have to make my lunch. Not my coffee. I was craving this for 2 days, 3 days actually, and I about my favorite drink, the orange and carrot, my favorite. But hold on, you guys.
Can you say good night?
Okay, you guys, hold up. Wait a minute. Let me get my attitude. These coffee makes really cool. I'm officially full. I'm not gonna lie, that was very refreshing. But coffee can make you full. I drink cold coffee. I don't like hot coffee. But hopefully it gives me a boost. So I'm actually in my way home. I still have to make lunch/dinner for work. I always pack my own lunch. If you guys didn't know, I do. I still have to do that, but I have to actually do my freestyle, which I already written for today. I did it on my way here. What I've noticed is that I've gotten very good at writing freestyles. I feel like I'm a good writer in a way. It could be stronger. I'm not gonna lie. It could definitely be stronger and get better. Definitely. But my main goal is to complete stay dedicated, which I know that I am, but also like I said, I need to be work on freestyling on beat, rapping on beat, and not just rapping on beat and freestyling on beat, but also mixing. That's my problem area. I don't want to keep hiring people to mix my style, produce my beat. I want to learn how to do that eventually. Not only does it save me money, but now I can add that as a skill on my roster. Well, I can produce my own beat. I can mix any sound. I can say that to myself and know that I can do it. I don't need anyone to do that for me or pay anybody to do that. But right now, I'm a learner. So, yeah, I'm a learner. Whew, I feel bloated. So what? But yeah. Oh, I did stop by the Dollar Tree before I went to the library. They did not have any rollers, so most likely I might just have to go Walmart or whatever. Probably Dollar General or Family Dollar. I think Family Dollar might have. Family Dollar might have. They might have rollers, but who knows? I think Family Dollar might have it, or stuff like that. Or like I said, Walmart. Walmart most definitely should have it. But what I noticed out here in this city, not only are they more pricier than my last city that I lived for a long time, is they have they're very pricey, right? But it's the stuff that they had that we don't have that in Fort Myers, or they don't have it here. It's weird. It's so weird to me because we're in the state of Florida, and you would think these cities what's going on with this accent? You would think that the city would have this very similar things, but they don't. So I guess I don't know if it's depending on I don't know how that works, but apparently works differently. But I just been doing my own thing, y'all. Just chilling, working. I really feel that's all I do is work on my projects, and I just want to have more fun. I did buy a baby suit. Oh, I didn't show you guys. I bought a whole new baby suit, which it fits me perfectly. I bought it on Shein. And not only did I bought the baby suit, it came I also bought flowers, flower pins to put in my hair as well, and it looks I bought some flower pins as well because I bought some flower pins. Let me hurry up. I realized that I could have been left. I wasn't paying attention. So I bought some flower pins and to go with the baby suit. So it's gonna look so cute. My outfit. Woo. That's crazy. But toot my own horn. I could go to the hair store. The hair store might have it. Let me see what time this bus comes. Because the hair store is right here. I could just go to the hair store. Nah, let's just wait for the bus, but I'll come next time. Probably Friday or something. Yeah, any beauty supply should have it. Like, I don't need a big one. I just need a little regular size. Call it a day. Whew. Well, I feel like I'm out of breath. And I'm a runner. Like, I run Monday through Friday every morning. And I'd be sweating the storm. Like, I'd be sweating like crazy. I can't wait to get my car. I'm so like done riding the bus. I'm done. Cause I could have been home by now. Like I literally live like 6 minutes away from the library by car. Literally 6 minutes. Not even in my opinion. I could walk home, but that's gonna be like, that's a walk. And it's already sweating, so no. I'm gonna leave it there, you guys. See you later, alligators. You can just get into it. I fell off myself, from myself, let me keep myself, don't stop from here, show me what's real, but it's all up here, 25 8 kids, with the earth and birds, in the best in the earth, it's the one thing pretty quick, test me, you crazy, red mom with you, you must be you lose, I'm not so crazy, that sounds so crazy, think me I'll make it, no you're my favorite, whole heart I do, six out I'm rich, so my heart my purpose, it's business. And I tell you the devil is a lie, I tell you it's a fucking lie. Yo, I've been trying to upload this video for the last like 6-7 hours. Really, like I was been supposed to upload this last night. I tried to, you guys, but when I was uploading them, it said something about not enough storage, so I had to delete some data, all that stuff, and I accidentally deleted the actual music video for the freestyle of the day I did. So what you guys see is the day today, which is the 7th of August. I did that video instead of the 6th because that footage was accidentally deleted. So I had to redo it and upload this video so that you guys could see it. But don't worry, it happens, and yeah. But I still stayed on schedule. It was just the footage was accidentally deleted, so I couldn't upload it. Thank you.